Hello! In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make squishies. I show you two different squishies along with different methods that you can do and use if you don't have fabric paint. I make cookie and popsicles. So I'm going to be showing you first how to make the cookie. So first I just got like a kitchen sponge and I'm just removing the green part of the sponge. It's pretty easy to take off. You can just rip it off like this. So now there's like some green parts left over, so I'm just using my scissors and slowly cutting it out. Don't make too deep cuts or else it will make like an indent. So eventually it should look like this and all the green is gone and we can use this. By the way, if you have memory foam, you can use that to make it more slow rising. So now I have a measuring spoon, which I'm going to be using the circle part of, and a permanent marker. So I'm using that circle part of the measuring spoon and I'm going to put it on and just cut off a piece. Then using the cut piece and the permanent marker, I'm just going to draw a round circle with the circle. And now I'm using bigger scissors for bigger cuts, and when I'm doing small detailed cuts, you can use tiny scissors like this. So you just want to cut it until it comes to like a cookie shape, just like this. You can make this into like any shape that you want. So now I have my fabric paint, but I'm also going to be just going to be showing you a method without using fabric paint right now. So if you have fabric paint, feel free to use that. But if you're not, you can get yourself a paintbrush. And also you're going to be needing either brown chalk pastel or like a powder like this, like makeup. This works perfectly fine. So first I'm just going to take my paintbrush, and I made sure that it was like a little bit damp so it picked up the color more, and I'm just spreading it on. You can also put like the sponge onto it to help. But eventually it looks like this. So right now the color is kind of rubbing off on my fingers. So what I did was I took a paintbrush, again the same paintbrush, and I made it more wet, and I am just making the outside of the squishy more wet. So this method won't make it slow rising, which is why I would recommend using puffy paint, but this works fine too. Or you can just use memory foam and do this method as well. But yeah, this is what it should look like right now. So now I'm going to do the chocolate chips. So I'm using like a little piece of cardboard just so I can mix the paint on. And I'm using my fabric paint for this part, but yeah, I didn't have a dark brown, so I'm making my own by adding like pink and yellow and green, and also a little bit of black and white to it, and eventually got to this color. So now I took the squishy that I cut out and made, and using a toothpick, I'm just going to make little chocolate chips. Doesn't have to be perfect. And now it looks like this, and I'm going to let this dry. I think it turned out really cute, and I really like this a lot. But you can also do this with puffy paint or memory foam to make it more slow rising, I guess. So now I'm going to make the popsicle. So I have like a little piece of sponge, and I'm just cutting it into a round dome kind of shape, like a longer dome kind of shape. and it should look like this. So now I'm using this popsicle stick. It is longer but like not as wide as a normal popsicle stick, as you can see. And this is like the perfect size for this mini squishy. So I'm just going to cut a little hole and put the mini popsicle stick inside. By the way, I just cut it to the right size. And as you can see, it's a little too long, but eventually I cut it and it looks like this. Now obviously you can make it into like any flavor, any color you want. I am just using the leftover puffy paint from the chocolate chips, and it also is what I wanted to do anyway. So that's what I'm using. But if you don't have puffy paint, you can also mix 1 tablespoon of shaving cream, 1 tablespoon of glue, and 1 teaspoon of your choice of acrylic paint, and use that as your puffy paint. However, this is not as good for detailed work, but this is perfect for these 2 squishies that I made in this video. So you can try that out. And now you want to let this dry. And now this is what it looks like. I think that it turned out really cute, and I really love both of them a lot. I really like them the way they are, and they were really easy to make. So I hope you enjoyed this video and will give it a try. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!